Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another thrilling episode of Bill's Model Bench. And today is What Did You Buy Wednesday? Hosted by Joe over at Big Side Model Works. Okay, and it's probably the greatest thing, but I had an idea. I was over at the Dollar Tree and I got these erasers. Okay, so what I was thinking, you can cut these to like a specific size if you wanted to, and if you wanted to do like emblems, to paint them and stuff like that, just like Zippy says, just cut them and just put a little dab of silver or chrome paint on, and just barely touch everything, and that way you don't have to worry about getting on the rest of the body. I would recommend putting tape around the emblem, and that way it's a little more forgiving to do it that way. So that's my tip for today. And want to give you a little update on the shop truck group build hosted by Dustin over at Lamb Chop Builds. So I thought it was good to go on this and everything, and I got to looking, and there's a couple of seams that I wanted to take care of, needed to take care of, I should say. First I thought it was a natural body line, but apparently it's not. So I sanded it here and there, cut that out. And the back of it, I'm pretty sure it is like a natural body line where the roof is welded together, but I thought, just for grins, I'll go ahead and take that out. So using sanding files and some 4/0 steel wool, got that taken care of. And as if I didn't have enough projects going, I decided to go in and enter the Glory Days group build hosted by Joe over at Big Sky Model Workshops and Tiffany over at Dirt Road Cinderella. Okay, so I know that the rules said that you could had to start with an unbuilt kit, but I had something I thought was really cool, and I know some of you already gotten things finished and stuff like that, so you've already got a head start on me. So anyway, I had this body got painted years ago and everything, and I just thought it was too cool. It is a resin 66, 67 Port Verlaine post. Okay, I got it from Jerry Chevalier from Canada. And a little story, Holt House used to make one, and I had one of those. And let's see, couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do with it. So anyway, I painted it once and hated the paint job, and it really was hard to strip. I had to use Mr. Muscle on it or Easy Off, whatever it was and everything. And it took me like 2 or 3 days, but I finally got it, and it just sat there. And one day I just figured, well, I'm probably never going to do anything with it. So anyway, I was kind of hard up for money, so I sold it to a good buddy of mine, and he took it, and he painted with Tamiya, and pretty close to this color and everything. And I thought, why didn't I think of that? So anyway, once I got a hold of that, I painted it, and it's kind of set, but that's going to be my entry. I'm going to combine it with parts with this, and let's see, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I do have a shop card shout out, David from Flashbacks Model Works. And David, thank you for the kind words. And David's an excellent builder. You need to check out his channel. I mean, he does some really fantastic things. So thank you very much, David. Appreciate it. Okay, and let's see. And if that's not ambitious enough, let's see. I'm going to get into the Street Machine group build hosted by Jason over at Blue Ox Model Shop. Okay, and I've seen different things. Of course, we got to have our '67 Chevelles. We've got Fairlanes and a few other things. I think of even a few Camaros. But I thought I'm going to be different. Okay, and I'm going to do a Torino because you don't see them very often. You know, they're cool cars and everything. Maybe a little heavy, I don't know, but then again, so are Chevelles. Even Camaros are pretty heavy. Okay, so that's that. And now, let's see. My old buddy Dean over at Bench Racing Garage, and my buddy Jeff Lawless, the bearded guy Jeff Lawless. They're doing a buddy build using the Pinto, the US mail version. Anyway, I got to think about it. I asked Dean if it'd be okay if I joined it. And he said, sure. He said, the only restrictions is it's got to be US mail livery and stuff. And then, because I had a really good idea, I said, okay, can I use different decals just as long as it's U.S. mail based and stuff like that? He said, sure. So I'm gonna do a little measuring. Contact STS Decals, my buddy Terry and Patrice. Okay, you gotta go check them out, guys. I mean, they do awesome stuff, and I can't say enough good about the service I get from them and the products that they have. You know, it's just top notch. And let's see, what else have I got, guys? Let's see. I watched Frank's video. I'm sure many of you have, and he's quitting YouTube. And I guess his reasons are valid, and I can't really blame him. Um, you know, Frank, I wish you the best, and I hope you know, eventually down the line, you know, you decide to get back in it because you got too much talent to share and everything, then you know we can all benefit from it. So let's see. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but oh well. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, Glenn, I haven't forgot about the T-Bird Piranha. Okay, we all know our buddy Glenn at Glenn's Models, so be sure to check him out because he does some amazing creative things. You know, just I can't. You know, he just makes my Wednesdays and my Sundays with his program and everything. He's always got great stories to tell also. So anyway, um, this is the engine I'm putting in the Piranha, and once I get everything figured out, because this is a problem with a lot of the Ford engines, especially the Boss 429, because being as how it's got a mounted distributor, okay, it kind of interferes with blowers. So there's workarounds. I've seen offset drives for your distributors and things like that, and I've also seen it like this, where it sits down low enough that it'll clear the blower. So I'm still playing around with that one. And let's see. So anyway, I think that's all I have, folks. Let's see. I'm off for the next 4 days. Don't really have a whole lot going on and everything. See, there was going to be a big AMC meet down at Edgewater this Friday, and there's going to have a model contest, and I was going to help run that. But unfortunately, it got postponed because of the weather forecast. It's supposed to be kind of nasty, so it's been rescheduled for July 11th. And let's see. But anyway, I know it's on a Friday. It's kind of hard for a lot of people to get off work and everything, but you know, if you possibly make it, I'll try to share some details in one of my next videos. So anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm up to 221 entries. I mean, 221 subscribers. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed, guys, and really appreciate every one of my subscribers. And you know, I'd like to get more. And And whenever we get up to 250, we'll have another giveaway. So anyway, fellas, make time for your family, your hobbies, and most of all, God bless you. And we'll see you in the next one.